What is up, bros and broettes? I'm Inkslasher, and today we're going to take a break from talking about Call of Duty Black Ops 4 because as of today, we've got a new update for Call of Duty World War II, and this update is absolutely massive. It's a 21 gigabyte download, which is all about the new event called Attack of the Undead. It includes new character customization, new game modes, and finally 7 new weapons. Now, the majority of this video is going to be talking about those new weapons. However, I'm going to start out by talking about the new customization and finally the new game modes. So the newest thing as far as customization goes is they've added face paints. As far as I'm concerned, these look great, but I think they kind of dilute the supply drops a little bit. There's not an overabundant amount of face paints, but they are in there. They do look good, but like I said, I think it dilutes the pool just a little bit. The other thing is new uniforms. This is actually the first time that I think the new uniforms actually look pretty sweet and almost worth spending your armory credits on them. So I was really impressed with that. Next are the 3 new game modes. Yes, you didn't hear me wrong, 3 new game modes. Now they're coming out at different times. So today, May 29th, is Infected. So Infected is what it's always been. The main difference is the Infected are actually zombies. This is the first time ever the Infected actually become zombies and look that way, which I think is pretty damn cool. Then on June 5th, we have a new game mode called Horde Point, which is an awesome wordplay on hard point. So basically what this is hard point with zombies. I don't exactly know how it's going to play out, how the XP is going to work, but it's hard point, and then there's going to be zombies running around the map as well. And then finally, June 12th, we have Relic of the Undead, which is basically Oddball from Halo. There's a ball. The longer your team holds the ball, the more points you get. Like I said, very similar to what Oddball was in Halo. Another new thing that we get in this update is a new map called Groston House. We'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of the video, but the next thing I wanted to talk about was the new weapons. So the first new weapon is called the Nambu Type 2, and this one I would say would have to be most similar to the PPSH as far as how it feels, how it fires, all of that kind of thing. Next up, we've got the Blunderbuss. This one, it looks like it's lost some weight since the last time we've seen one of these in a Call of Duty game. This is a shotgun that kind of blows its load all at once. Something we've seen before in Call of Duty games, but like I said, is new to Call of Duty World War II. Next up, we've got the lever action rifle, and this one's interesting. I'm going to be really interested to see what the hitbox is like for the lever action rifle. I'm assuming it's going to be kind of like a 1-bullet kill from the neck and up. Other than that, a 2-bullet kill, kind of like the carbine that's already in the game. So I'm interested to see how this one plays out. I'm guessing it's not going to be very good, but only time will tell. After this, we have the PTRS 41. This is one that we kind of knew was coming to the game for a while now. This one looks like the big boy, the big sniper that's pretty much always going to be a 1-bullet kill. Looking forward to using this one. And the final ranged weapon is the Stinger LMG. This one is probably most similar to the MG42. It looks decent. I'm interested to see how good it is in actual multiplayer. Then as far as melee weapons, the first one we have is a fire axe. This one's pretty straightforward. And then the second one, well, I'll let the trailer tell you what it is.
And a big sword.
So those are the 7 new weapons that are being added into the game. I'm kind of surprised they're adding that many all at once. I think this would be a lot better if they actually added one weapon 1 week at a time. Reason being, I think that would increase player retention. I mean, that has really nothing to do with how good this event is, but that's just kind of a message to Sledgehammer. Kind of spread out those weapons, make them last over a longer period of time. There's a reason why games like Fortnite and other games have weekly updates. It increases that player attention, and I think releasing the weapons 1 weapon at a time, like I said, would kind of increase that for Call of Duty as well. Maybe not for World War II, but if Black Ops 4 is listening and they're planning on doing something like this, I think that would be a really good idea. So the last thing, and probably the most strange thing about this entire event, is the community challenge. So once again, there's a community challenge, and all it is for is killing zombies in multiplayer. And once the community has killed enough zombies, everyone unlocks the Tesla gun. Now this gun you are able to use in multiplayer, and it's kind of unclear whether it's going to be able to be used in all game modes or whether this is only going to be able to be used in zombies game modes, but it's literally going to be a Tesla gun in multiplayer. One other thing that they added with this update is 4 Master Prestiges. So some of you are going to be interested in this. Now once you are Master Prestige, they're trying to add more incentive to get there by adding extra mail credits. So what that is every time you log in, every 4 hours, you get armory credits in the mailbox. If you are Master Prestige, instead of getting 200 armory credits, you now get 300 armory credits. So just a little bit more of an incentive to hit that Master Prestige. I still think they could do a little bit more for this, but at least it's a beginning, and at least it's something to incentivize those those master prestiges. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about that I kind of mentioned at the beginning of this video is the new map, Groston House. Now, this one's interesting. It's a very small map. I've only played it on Infected as of right now, and I really did enjoy it. The thing is with this map, I've heard two different things. The first of which is it is only here for this event, and I don't think that's right, because every other map that they've added in during an event has been there to stay and is stuck around, and you can play it now to this date. So I'm doubting that that's the case. The second thing I heard is that you can only play it on the new game modes. I have personally only played it on the new game modes, but I believe, based off of things I've read, it should be available in all game modes, if not now, throughout the rest of the cycle of World War II. And guys, that's the Attack of the Undead update. We got a new map, 3 new game modes coming over the next 3 weeks. On top of that, 7 new weapons, a community challenge, so a lot of new content. And what I'm curious to hear is this enough to keep you playing the game? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Personally, I think it's a pretty great update. I think it's a lot of great new content. Personally, I'm going to be playing the game. Speaking of which, I'm going to be playing the new update live on Twitch tonight at about 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to check that out, my Twitch link is down in the description. I always hang out with subscribers and that kind of thing. So check that out down in the description if you're into that kind of thing. Also, if you're new to the channel, like what you see, you can always hit that subscribe button to stay up to date on all my content. Also, if you enjoyed the video, it'd be awesome if you could hit that like button. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, guys, peace out.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard, and I want